So, yeah, I upgraded my power supply, and I didn't upgrade it a little bit, I upgraded it quite a bit. I'm drawing around 3.4 amps, 3.35, well, let me change this a little bit, maybe I can draw a little bit more. Just tapping, oh, nice! Now we're drawing 3.4 amps. So, you might be wondering, what the heck is this thing? And why are you using this one as well? So, when I switch to amps, you can see it's using nothing. It's now set to follow the voltage going into here. So it's just following the voltage. So if this is 12 volts, this one is 12 volts. This thing, my dad got this from a university or something back in the days when they were throwing this out, and he was like, can I get this? And they were like, yeah, sure, you can get this. And yeah, there's this huge fan on top because it is rated for, does it say that on there? Or no, it's on the label over there. It's rated for 10 amps continuously. You could use, and you might be like, this is really inefficient, but it will cost a lot more time to use. It will cost a little bit more time, which my dad didn't have yesterday, to set this one to just voltage, like the modes to generate its own voltage like this one does, which of course it can, but it's not set to that because we would need a bridge rectifier over here, a full bridge rectifier, and a capacitor, and some more stuff, which my dad is like, no, don't do that. If you blow this thing up, I'm screwed, because this thing is expensive and it's a nice little thing. I want to cut one more plate, well, one more little strip, and cut 4 plates out of that. 4 plates, and then we have 4 plates on each side, which is a lot better. Might draw 4 amps, I don't know, but we will see how fast this will go, because now, well, I just started this, so let's see. Right, I've done some upgrades. As you can see, I have cut some more metal strips, as I said I would do. Or maybe that's not in the part 1, but yes, I have decided to put this in 2 parts. So yeah, that's like oh my god. As you can see, I have 4 plates on each side now, and it draws around 9 amps, so that's amazing. This thing over here can deliver that easily. And I've routed the little wires through their own hole and completely sealed that with hot glue, as you can see, with a little bit of slack of wire in there, so I can of course move these plates around as I need to. And I have sealed this completely shut with the help of my dad, just by pouring some water in. You might be like, well, hydrogen is a whole lot smaller and lighter than water, so why would that work? Well, it actually did. We poured some water in, and then we actually saw that even water was coming through some little leaks. So yeah, hydrogen is coming through those little leaks like it's nothing. Another thing is, well, I should show you the bottle first. Oh god, not with this hand. Here you can see 54% sodium hydroxide. So you might be like, okay, what's the point? Well, we got a little problem. This is of course drain cleaner. As you can see, a little siphon here. It's supposed to clean it. So what would I put in here to make it react extremely aggressively with the sodium hydroxide, so you have a lot of bubbles, a lot of fizzling, a lot of movement in there with water? Well, before I show you, guess, what do you think? Aluminium! Yes, these are tiny balls of aluminium, and I haven't noticed till yesterday. Yeah, I just noticed that yesterday with my dad, because that rust, well, that rust, I thought was rust, but it got exponentially more, and I was like, that, there's no iron in here whatsoever, so what? And then I noticed, yes, Of course, it was only 54%, so they put a whole lot of aluminium in there. Reacts like crazy. Cleans your drain. What? Cleans your drain. But that's not so great for what we want, because it is using my sodium hydroxide and turning it into hydrogen, which I cannot collect because it's random all over the place and only happens once. Uses my sodium and makes sodium aluminum dioxide, so that's not something I want at all. So yeah, I'm filtering it out, and as you can see, I'm filtering this over here. I have spilled a little bit, but that's fine. There's no aluminum in there anymore. I'm just filtering this like so. Let me film that really good. Oh, yeah, I spilled a little bit, but that's fine. Like so. Yeah, I'll dump that in there. I know this is not a gold pen, whatever, but here, that's aluminum for you. Well, that's great. So I'm gonna get the aluminum out of there. It really tricked me into thinking it was rust, because I have done some off-camera experiments, and that was with iron, obviously. But it got so much that couldn't have been rust. So maybe it's aluminum hydroxide or aluminum oxide, or maybe both. I really don't know. But yeah. It is definitely something I don't want. I should buy some pure, for a pure version of that, some sodium hydroxide, but in pure form. So like, of course I want 100%, but I might not be able to get that. So at least 95%. All right, so the upgrades really paid off. Look at this bag of hydrogen. Look, and I told you, hydrogen is the lightest thing we have on Earth. And it floats. It's amazing. This is awesome. I love this. I could play with this all day. Anyone could play with this all day. Look at it. It just floats. Okay, I have yet to try the high squeaky voice thing, but I think that might work. This might be enough. I'm not sure, but I found out. Don't want to ignite this though. This is gonna make a hella bang when it does. But hey, it's amazing. I love this stuff. Anyways, back to work. Gotta make some more upgrades to make this faster. But this is a huge success. Alright, so now I am trying to fill a bag with some hydrogen. It's going really well. It's been running for, I don't know, maybe not even 10 minutes, maybe 10 minutes, I don't know, but it's going really fast. As you can see, well, you can't see it, but maybe you can see it over there, if I get this thing to focus. Okay. I made a little flap on this side, and this side, and not on this side. But I didn't have enough hot glue for this one as well, but this is just my oxygen side, which doesn't generate a whole lot of oxygen. But I'm still losing a little bit of hydrogen, so I need to mask off these little corners as well, but I will do that later. I need to get some more hot glue. Yes, hot glue I use way too much, but anyways. And well, the amps are going great. 11 amps. That's a little 1 amp too much, but who cares? If this thing doesn't explode, I'm fine with it. This thing can surely handle it. And yes, I made a bubbler. It's completely not airtight, sadly. Anyways, I'm gonna pull that off now. I'm gonna try this bubbler. I need to make this airtight. Oh, this is not airtight at all. I'm gonna make this a little bit more airtight, as you can see. Just a little bottle with water in it, just to catch anything that evaporates with it, like, I don't know, anything from in there, because there is something else in there which does evaporate with the water and with my oxygen and hydrogen. So that's to catch, this thing is to catch those little gases, because they will most likely redissolve in the water. Of course, water vapors that get in here, that will like this. If the water gets too warm, it will evaporate and get on my back, which makes my back a little bit too heavy, maybe. So that's also to just catch water that evaporates, comes down here, probably gets trapped in here, and just gets pushed down by the pressure. This thing is beginning to float. Yeah, that's cool. Also gets caught by the water. My desk here, and this filled up. Quite nice. So yeah, I'm gonna try the squeaky voice thing. It's even lighter than helium, as I told you guys. So this should make my voice a little bit more squeaky. You might not notice the difference. All right, let's try this.
And I think it works. Oh my god, that sounds
Ridiculous. Oh my god. Okay. That's quite cool. I feel like a big kid right now. It's of course temporary, because when you begin talking, you breathe you breathe it out, and then it's gone, and then there's just air. So I gotta breathe really quick. Gotta try this once more. It's quite cool. It's now just floating like this. It doesn't fly anymore. So yeah, might as well finish it off then.
And does it work?
It kind of works. Oh my god. Oh my god, that sounds so weird. Okay, I got oxygen in my lungs now. Because, of course, you can die if you breathe a lot of this in, because you will not notice it, because you feel like I'm breathing, and then you just knock out. You don't feel anything. You just knock out, and yeah, it's quite funny. Oh my god. All right, I've done some upgrades. As you can see, I have a plastic strip from a keyboard, another keyboard. And I got a bottle directly onto it, so no cuts in the bottle, no leaks, because this completely broke on me. That was quite sad. I tried to fix it, and it just broke. It just ripped, because the sodium hydroxide probably gets somewhat evaporated with the water. Killed this. It just got underneath here from the inside, and just, yeah. And my dad got home from work, and he found this in a store. I thought you couldn't get this anymore, or couldn't get this at all, only in that form, but no, actually you can. In the Netherlands, finding things is quite hard sometimes. It's called caustic soda, which is, as you can see, oh, here it is. Sodium hydroxide, 99% free of water. Sure, but if I open it up, you can see these tiny little balls of sodium hydroxide. Sodium hydroxide. And, well, that's what I would think of if I were thinking about sodium hydroxide. So yeah, there's a lot of other stuff through that thing, which I'm not going to use that anymore. This is much better. This is half a kilogram. I don't know pounds, man. I'm in the Netherlands. I use the metric system, so you can convert it online. But 500 grams of sodium hydroxide, really nice. It's gonna help so much. Be careful. This stuff is really concentrated compared to that, so I need less of this compared to that. And of course, I don't want to stick my hand in the water after letting this dissolve in water, because that's gonna be quite painful. Like I burnt my finger some couple days ago. That's just gonna get in there, and it's gonna burn. Just gonna have a burning effect. Like the pain feels very, very burn-like. Right, got myself quite a bit more hydrogen here. As you can see, it flies quite fast. Wants to go up. And it is quite hard to get this down. I mean, you can normally a bag would go down, but this is impossible, except under a desk. But I don't want to keep it there. I need to do one more explosion, so I just gotta put an explosion in right now, I think, because we have quite some progress, so yeah, let's go for an explosion. Wow, this has just completely split open like that. Oh, it just turned inside out, of course.